Welcome back to ballxpit, and today we are playing as the Repentant. Balls deal 5% more damage each time they bounce, but when they hit the back wall they return to the player, damaging the enemies passing through. Now I actually don't know the character at all. He is level 3, but it's only because I used him to reset my game here a couple of times, you know, that I can farm the field again. And now we have our chance to play this. Okay, so freezing means when the enemies get frozen, they take more damage. And I guess we always want to bounce to make sure that we get bonus damage. 5% looks very good. Do we want to get it to the back here? But then it just returns and loses the bonus damage. But at least it deals damage to all of the enemies, right? It's like a multi-hit pretty much. Dexterity is fire rate and crit chance. I love it. We have the Earthquake here. I like the Earthquake in general. Yeah, I think I will go for the Earthquake. Let's do it. I think it's a nice AoE ability, especially here when we increase the damage per bounce. It will deal bonus damage and, well, that just sounds perfect to me. So they can't even get to the back right now, which is perfect because that means they deal max damage. Like, they just keep going up in damage. Nice. And what is a combination that we could have? Baby ball count, baby damage? Sure, why not? What is something that would work well with freezing? Wait. I was told this is horrible, but isn't this perfect? Okay, I may be throwing the entire run, but what I mean is, okay, watch this. I go to the far bottom. they don't bounce back. You know? Now they just fly back to me, yeah. But they keep bouncing, they deal max damage. And then they just immediately come back to me so we can shoot them out again. Isn't this perfect? Like, I could be completely wrong, I know. We no longer have the downwards bounces that we had before. But isn't this amazing? So, do I want to have you again? I think I want to roll. Yeah. Dark. Deal damage, but destroys itself when hitting an enemy. So here's the question. Because we technically don't really hit an enemy and we go through. Nope, that's not how it works. Never mind, forget about it. That was horrible. I have a problem. Yeah. I think I just managed to counter my entire strategy that I had, which is a little bit horrible. But this is a typical Dex moment, you know, average Dex moment. We gotta deal with it now. How do we make use of Dark? Like, how do I turn Dark good? What is something that would work with Dark? I have zero idea, honestly. Like, not in the slightest. I mean, maybe... Wait, Freeze may actually work with Dark. You know, the frozen deaths of something. Bonus damage, nice. You know what I mean? Laser may work. No. For Laser, I want to have the chance to take the other Laser. Like, right now I'm really cautious, because what happened is also I did start a recording with this character, but I got 4 things that didn't evolve with anything. So now I'm a little bit very cautious, because I don't want to give up a run just because I can't do anything in the run. So, can I get a level up and maybe another ball? Wait, we have enough level ups available, right? 1, 5. Okay, perfect. 5. Show me the max. You actually almost showed me the max, and you're maxed out. Dude, we are doing this. How do you make the Dark Ball good, though? Dexterity, okay. Wait, there's an encyclopedia. Wait. What is the cloaky purple? Why doesn't it look the same here? Do you know how annoying this is for someone who doesn't understand the game? Who doesn't know the game? Who is the Dark Ball? So Dark... Wait, what? The Iron Ball. Into the shuriken, or here, wind. Okay, well that's horrible. No, but Iron Ball is good. Deals double damage but moves slower, and then we increase its damage and it keeps bouncing for longer. Okay, we'll do that. I honestly don't like any of these. This one is kind of okay. No, let's roll. Okay. Exact, bleed. Let's just go for the Dark Ball and hope that we have an evolution in there. Well, but we know the 2 evolutions of it, right? But there are more that are undiscovered. Yeah. Okay. We got this. I mean, I love the bouncing so far. I don't think the dark ball was a good idea. But can you see where my logic was coming from? It's like, it technically doesn't count really as a hit on the enemies because you don't collide anymore. They just go through. So it could have been that we have an insanely overpowered ball. Okay, do I pick this up? I want to have one more ball at least. In case we have no evolution, that we have something. You know, strength, good. We know the ghost works with it. Balls deal more damage until they hit a wall. Well, that's horrible. I will roll. Yeah. Huh, balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field. And then they go through all of the enemies. But that's kind of horrible. Hitting enemies in the back increases crit chance. Wait, but what if we just wipe out the enemies? Let's do that. Evolution! Dirt and what? Okay. You know what? I'll go for that. I actually didn't expect that. So we have Glacier. Releases glacial spikes over time that deal 15 to 29 damage to enemies that touch them and freeze them for 2 seconds. This ball and its glacial spikes also deal damage to nearby units. I mean, I would say, perfect. So, but, what? Oh, I can make that explode. But it also explodes when it collides with the enemies. Okay, how do we make the dark work? We need wind. Maybe it's also just good on its own. Maybe we don't have to do anything. Maybe we should just accept it the way it is. So you have a shield, so we can't hit you from the front. But honestly speaking, I don't care about that. Look at this. Do you see the amount of damage that we are doing because of the bonus damage from the bag? Sure, we lost damage with the bounces, but we do get bonus damage. And then we have the max hit when it returns back to me. Is this enough to kill him? I feel like we're not dealing any damage. Like 0. Am I just dreaming? I need a burn. I need a burn badly. Okay, nice. Can you guys... Wait, I can hit him here, and then it comes back and hits him again, right? Yeah, that's how I can do it. Oh my god, we don't deal any damage. Dex, where are you aiming? Scheiße. Speed? Okay, that's useless. I don't care about that. Wind! Is it... Wait, what? Why would it do that? I mean, we'll do it. Okay, sure, why not? It feels kind of useless because we penetrate already, but I just need a better version of it. Now we get poison for whatever reason. I don't know why. How that turns into poison. Wind and dark. It's like a dark wind. It's a fart. I guess, you know, it's in your pants. Dude, can you just die, please? Endurance, I don't need HP. Glacier, huge bonus damage. Can you please just die, my friend? Oh my god. But you were really annoying. Speed again, ball move speed, stuff like this. From the back, balls deal bonus damage until they hit a wall when hitting the enemies on the right side. Let's just go for the bonus damage. Okay, we go. Do we pick this up? Even if it's a max roll, we have enough for that, I believe. Perfect. So now we have 1 level up left, right? No, that was the maximum. I mean, to be fair, it's fine, because otherwise it could have been problematic that it just leaves. Scheiße. Wait, we know they combine. Not Scheiße decks. Burn! Chance of dodging. No. Yes, burn. Evolution. Noxious. Passes through enemies and applies 3 stacks of poison to nearby enemies with a 2 tie radius. Poison lasts. Okay, cool. You know what? We'll accept it. Kind of not so good. Because we already passed through the enemies, so this doesn't mean anything. But I guess it follows the theme that we are doing. And now it's no longer stupid dark. Now it's a poison. Okay. Pay attention. We are killing all of them. No one of them has a chance against us. 0. Nothing. Nada. Look at this. Okay, I need something else though. Wait, I can pick this up. No, because if it's a 1-5, then I'm missing one. I don't want to upgrade now. Scheiße. Fire rate. But this doesn't matter because we just wait for them to return. They automatically return. Do I just go for you? And then I combine these two. I don't know if that makes any sense, but we could do it. And then I go for the Broodmother. Nah, let's roll. Ghost. Ah, that doesn't help me. Balls start at less speed and then they speed up. Do you understand what that means? With the side bounce. Yeah, I hit you too. With the side bouncing, so they just start slow and then they become faster and faster and faster and they go like, blah, 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 you know? Is it working? I think it's actually working. Maybe it's not perfect because we are limited in bounces. Like, the moment we hit the top, they just return. But this should make them incredibly fast, that they return faster to me. Back. Like, even when they hit the top, it's still one more bounce, right? And that means my DPS should catapult up like crazy. Hopefully. I don't like that with the dark what happened there, but it's just, I can't change it, right? It is what it is. I should have never had that. Okay. Level up, we got bonus HP. More bounces. Do we take that? Hitting enemies on the right side, we don't really care. Let's go for the bonus acceleration and bonus perk speed to a maximum, which we'll probably never hit, but it's still something, so it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to have one more level up, but if it's something I already have, then I can't use it, so let's just take it right away. I mean, flawless. You know, that's perfect. So now you're maxed out. What do we combine? What do we combine the fire with? So, I'm not sure exactly what makes the most sense here. I mean, I'm watching the poison one, you know. Do you see the damage it deals? Isn't this kind of absurd? I was against the iron ball, the dark ball, but now I'm like, wait a second, you deal absurd amount of damage. Like, really absurd amount of damage. Wait, I have to reposition? No, I don't. Does it always hit the top guy? Kinda. I'm not so sure about that. Kind of. Right? He's cracking already. What? Dex, what have you done? He's just dying. Yeah. Lightning? I mean, I can't really say I'm all too excited about that. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it. I hope the fire can go with the lightning. I know some fire evolutions, like 2 of them. But I don't know more of them, and I don't really want to just go for the same ones. I want to try out more and then write them down and then see what didn't work. I only forgot about the writing down part, okay? That's like, yeah, that's my mistake. Bonus HP. Lightning. Increase movement speed, I don't care. Until data wall. No, we don't want that. That's like the worst one possible. Okay, so I thought you had cracks, my friend. Even more speed. When I catch a special ball, I don't really care. Yeah, we'll just go for the lightning. Now it's maxed out. So if you have an evolution in here, we know it. But we somehow have to kill this guy. So I have to position in a way that the ball's all perfect. Easiest game of my life. No! Okay, but you are upgraded. You are upgraded. So we can fuse you because they can't evolve either way. Though I was told there's like some have evolutions, but I don't know which. So it's like, I don't know. So what do you do now? Huge amount of damage, releases glacial spikes over time that deal damage. Okay, touch them and freeze them. At 3 seconds, passes through enemies. We already do that. We know that area of effect damage from glacier also inflicts status effects from Noxus. That sounds perfect for me. Yep, and status effect power just went up. So what do we do, poison? That sounds like a meme. I don't think I should do that. There is actually a world where I could see burn. Nah, they can't work with that now. Let's roll. Okay. Well, that sucks. Wind. Or should we just go for freeze again? Okay, so the reason is, this one allows them to pass through the enemies and makes it horrible, right? So I don't want that, because I already have that and I regret it. The dark is horrible, but I can roll one more time, but then I get forced into something. So I'm thinking, even if I don't get another evolution, and I have to union them, at least we have the freeze effect on something else, that the enemies take more damage. I think that makes sense. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I should have went for the guaranteed evolution, even though I don't like it. Like, even though it's kind of the opposite of what we are doing, we are just wasting power. Like, if something is considered like a bonus power upgrade that it gets, like passing through the enemies, then I assume the ball is worse because it has this bonus power. Yeah, okay, it was wasted. I shouldn't have done this. That was horrible. Oh god, leadership. So now we don't have an evolution, but at least we can fuse them. Launch, baby, I don't care. Hitting enemies on the right side, I'll just roll. Every 7 to 12 rows spawn a stone soldier with health. They are immune to ball damage and move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies. Sounds kind of cool. Also sounds cool. I'll go for the soldier for once. You know, just to try it out to see what it does. Because the last Because the last time I skipped it, but that's just because I don't really see a way how to make that, like, efficient, effective. And especially when you play games for the first few times. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really funny. Wait, but that's not a road, that's a column. That's why I was so confused about it. Huh? Row 7. But it's column. Column 7. You know what? It's fine. Upgrade. So, what do you do now, though? You just exist, right? That's like all you do. You just exist. And you go through and you block the enemies. Or attack them, I would assume. Yep. You know what? I like our build. It is a really weird build, but we have this weird poison stuff going on. Wait, what? Wait, what? But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you look cooler. I'll take you because I love the lightning and all. I would have never assumed... Like, I would love to take credit for this, but I would have never assumed that works. Freezes all enemies within a 2-tile radius for 0.8 seconds, dealing 1 to 50 damage. Doesn't sound all too good, but let's see what it does exactly. It's actually really fast. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, actually, you know what? I take that back. I actually really like that. Oh, wow. But I think our glacier is doing the solid work here. The first one that we have, because the Union evolution. Okay, upgrade. Another Electro. Do we do it again? Okay, given that we fight a boss soon, I will actually just go for the Dark. I don't think it does anything, okay? But the reason is Dark is a lot of damage. And if there's only the boss, then it bounces until it hits the boss, right? And it sounds perfect for the case, actually, funny enough. So while I don't think the ball is great, it's really good against one enemy. Why am I standing up there? Let's just do it down here. We are about to face the boss. Are we strong enough or not? I actually doubt it. And I think it will be a different boss, right? Oh my god, look at the AoE damage we are dealing. Holy moly. This is absurd. Like, this is completely absurd. Do we actually hit this guy? But we can use you for bounces. So they start bouncing faster. Wait, that's hilarious. Okay, I need to upgrade our other evolution, though. Dude, I'm so slow. Holy moly. That's a little bit too early, my friend. Can you hold on for a moment? Can you just wait for a moment? I need to get this stuff. Oh my god, what's happening there? I don't like this. Intelligence. We'll upgrade you. So you deal way more damage and increase freeze length. Nice. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. So what I like is we found a few evolutions, and I hope it also saves the fire, because technically speaking we discovered it. So I will go to the very bottom now, because we will not level up from this little bits of experience, and we'll just hit the boss. Is that how it works? Is it just me, or does it look like he doesn't take damage? Oh, it's his, he just appears now. There's his HP, her HP, his HP, its HP. Yes. So matey, I really appreciate what you're doing, but do you realize that... What just happened? But do you realize that I just hit through your shield? Am I fine? I hope I'm fine. Ouch, Dex, it is. I have to kill these guys quickly. The boss is actually dying. This will be difficult, but the boss is dying. Can you just die? My friend, can you just die? I'm not that weak. I'm not that weak. I'm stronger than you think. I hope, at least. I don't even know if I'm hitting him, by the way, but as long as we hit the bag, it flies back to me. Okay. That first attack that he did. Oh god, there it is. That is exactly the attack. Do we just... Do you not just deal way more damage? Right? I don't know how to dodge that. I honestly, I don't understand it. I think if I went to the far left, I would have dodged it, but I don't know if this is a viable strategy you can do every single time. Come on, just a little bit more. We almost have this. We almost have this. Poison, take him down. I can't believe it. That was a first try. I thought this would take a while. Oh no. The video is only 23 minutes long. It's like a... Well, that sucks. I don't make these short videos, you know? So you did by far the most damage. Oh my god, what an absurd DPS. Yeah, that's insane. I really don't like this character. Okay. But I guess we'll go for the Broodmother. We also get bonus gold. Don't expect too much out of this. Let's do it. So we always shoot 2 balls. And the first time I played this and failed, my theory was, I want to go for status effects because the ball damage is halved, but I would assume that the status damage is full, right? Because that's not the ball itself, it's a bonus. So my thought was, I just want to go for a humongous amount of status effects. Didn't really work out. I always lost, every single time. So I don't know how to exactly do this, like what makes the most sense. What I'm thinking is certain balls are also insane here, possibly. Like, for example, the Dark Ball could be very interesting because it has so much damage and we shoot it out twice. Okay, so speed for the balls doesn't really matter for us. There is... Okay, I really don't actually like this idea. I gotta say this, but I also don't want to reroll. And these are horrible. I actually don't like the laser anymore. I'll do it. Please tell me my theory is right, that this actually makes it good. Yeah, I don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it. But there are a lot of very nice ball evolutions with Dark that allow you to pass through the enemies, as we have seen. HP, horrible. So Bleed, I'm not the biggest fan of. Let's roll. Scheiße. I mean... It is... The reason is, this is one of those that I've tried before, you know, where I said, oh yes, debuffs, you know, they should deal the full damage, so I go for Bleed, and then I did it and it was horrible. But we are actually dealing with the enemies, so that's good. The thing is, okay, you know what? I was a little bit concerned that maybe 2, like, runs on the same map in one video could be boring, but this is an entirely different build. Do you see how much bounces we have? Like, how many? What? Okay, I would like to have one more ball. Why though? Yeah, right. Why? 5, please. That's good enough, you know what? That is amazing. We have to figure out the evolutions as well, and I will take a look at them in the encyclopedia here. We have speed again. You know what? I don't hate it. So encyclopedia, we know you work with the exec. We also know you work with the vampire, and after I got this, I actually died, so I want to go for this again. In general, I think vampire is maybe possibly overpowered here, because you shoot out so many balls with less damage, so you heal more. And here's Bleed. With the Iron Ball. Okay, we will just go for the Broodmother here, so we shoot out more baby balls. I'm now also thinking we kind of want to go for a baby ball build. Because we shoot out so many of them, and the baby ball should also have their own damage. Because only the main ball is reduced damage, but I could be wrong with that, by the way. And everything loses damage. That could be. And then it's just bad luck, you know? Sucks to be me. Is the Dark Ball doing good? I feel like the Dark Ball is doing fine, right? Yeah, cool. Do I just do it? But this is a ton of babies if I do that. I don't really want to do that. Like, what I want to get is the one for the Bleed Ball, the Iron Ball, that we can lock this in, because I think this will be our main damage dealer, or something for the Dark Ball. Because for the Broodmother, I want to have the Vampire. Okay, that you can follow what I'm thinking here, what I'm saying. Can we get one level up, please? Just one level up. Dude, why is this working all of a sudden? Like, this is working really well. Okay, please. No! Scheiße, I can't do that. I need a ball. All baby balls deal more damage. I mean, this would also work. Poison. No, I need a vampire. Scheiße. Vampire. No! Until they hit the back of the field. But then they don't return, so they are stuck up there. But they would create a bouncing castle back there. Or we go for the... No, then I don't have an evolution. I have to go for this. Okay, let's do it. It can't be that bad, right? Like, it can't be possibly that bad. Okay, cool. You know, I actually really like the passing through. People said it's horrible, but I actually think it's good. I was just really bad with it. Oh god, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Totally normal. Totally normal. Nothing special happened. I don't know what you're concerned about. Totally normal. Do you see how much we're bouncing around, by the way? Like, because we have status effects, I wanted this that it goes through so much. Stop it with this. Like, I have to roll. Iron ball! Yes! Okay. This is also interesting. But I want the vampire. I want the vampire, so I'll go for this. I just want to make the mosquito work, okay? I don't want to get locked out of the mosquito. Yes, I'm stubborn. I know, I'm insanely stubborn. Okay. Do we have enough damage for you, my friend? I will totally understand if we don't have enough damage. Holy moly, what's going on with my balls? Do you see my balls flying around like crazy? Do you see what happens at the top there? Yeah, and they all deal 0 damage. Holy moly, what is going on? Dude, I'll so die here. Like, I have no chance of surviving this. Because we don't touch this big guy. Okay, Vampire.
Hör doch auf mit dem Käse, weißt du, das ist ja richtig...
Increase area of effect damage, such as Earthquake, Laser, and Lightning. We don't have any of those. We do have Earthquake. We do have Poison. I'll go for the area of effect, I don't care. I want to have this Vampire. Eventually, I will get the Vampire. Why do I even want to have the Vampire? Well, because we double the ball, so we double the healing, so I can actually sustain insanely hard. Right. That was the whole idea behind that. I'm really questioning if this is really worth it. Like, if I'm not way too stubborn. Do you see our Dark Balls, though? How much damage they deal to this guy? He's dead. That was just it. GG. Goodbye. Good night. I'm about to... yeah. Weißt du? Is there a world where Freeze would work with Dark? Freeze the Dark? No. I don't believe it. Farm. Level up. Spawn a bull with health on your side. Golden bulls Q gold per minute. They also move. Yeah, sure. Dude, I need one more level up. I need just one more level up. Do it, mate. Dude, my balls are going crazy over there. Do you see that, by the way? What's happening up there? Isn't this kind of hilarious? Okay, we got the level up. No! Roll! No! I just hope something... Oh. Dark and Bleed. You know what? We'll go for that, I guess. Yeah, sure. Hey, we have Sacrifice. Inflicts 4 stacks of Bleed. Max 15 stacks. Cursed enemies are dealt damage after being hit 5 times. Well, that sounds perfect because we bounce like stupid, right? Isn't that flawless? You know, I was very stubborn, but it worked out in the end. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how exactly this worked out. I need the Earthquake now, because we want to have AoE, and we need to find something that works with the Earthquake, and then we combine it with our Bleed, to have AoE, Bleed, Earthquakes. Doesn't it sound good? Like, I would say that sounds amazing. Look at how fast my balls are, Jesus Christ. Like, what is actually going on up there? Do you understand how much we will shred the final boss if we manage to get behind him and are just stuck there? We have another fusion. I would like to have a new ball, though. Okay. Leadership is more baby balls. I don't want you. I don't have enough money. Yeah, each time you're healed, throw out a baby ball. You're so funny. When a poison enemy dies, we have poison. 10% chance of them coming back with health that moves up. But I need something. Yeah, I mean, it's like whatever. You know, it's like whatever. We'll just do this. Perfect. This has been the unluckiest run, I believe, that I've had so far. But I actually think we have a really cool build going on. The only problem is I need to make sure that I deal with these enemies down here. Yeah, but do you see the amount of bounces we are doing? and how much damage they deal in the back there, I think we are cooking. I may be cooking myself. Okay, I may be talking too early, but I think we are cooking yet again. Okay, intelligence for status effects. Burn. But that doesn't work. Earthquake. Wait, but I have to go for this, you know why? Because I don't know of a single evolution that works with them. Oh, this is bad. I just wanted the vampire. Like, how hard can it be that you give me that? Or do I just ignore it? Do I just fuse? I could also do that. We can only fuse once, and sure, it's not amazing. But at least it will do something, and it adds the poison. Well, that sounds horrible. That sounds utterly horrible. Oh, hey, guy down there. Guy down there. Well, that honestly 10 damage is totally fine. It would be more fine if we had a vampire. Are we just doing this entire thing with one evolved ball and that's it? Leadership for baby balls? But you just hate me, right? You just hate me. I refuse. I refuse to fuse. I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna take down this boss with whatever I have. I really wanted to have the vampire thing. If you don't want to give it to me, fine with me. Not my problem. You know, it's your problem. It's your game. If your game is played worse, that's your problem, not mine. I mean, so far it's actually, like, I don't understand why it's going so well, but I look at the back there and it's like, you see so many balls bouncing around like stupid. The boss is losing HP like stupid. And if I don't get a good ball here, I just want the vampire, my friend. Just give me the vampire. Intelligence? It doesn't exist. It's straight up, it just doesn't exist. I don't believe this right now. Okay, what do? We know the extract works, so let's just take it. Somehow I need to get a bunch of level ups here that we can, like, evolve them. And then we will fuse them with the other one. Oh, I wished if I get vampire now, I'm so gonna lose it. Okay, but right, we can't get it. You know what, that's good. Wait, I may actually level up here. Wait, the boss may actually kill me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, okay, huge. Alchemist, sure. Dexterity, ball, evolution, time. Let's go. We have the Spider Queen, I believe was the name. I'm not sure exactly. Spider Queen has a chance to, like, birth an exact whenever we hit an enemy, which we pass through all of the enemies, right? So we hit them a lot. Now imagine we fuse this with the other one. I just need one more and we got it. We got the ultimate ball. We don't need more. This run was so scuffed, but this will bring us victory. The bleeding queen balls. Okay, it sounds a little bit odd. It's kind of funny. Dude, look at the enemies dying. Okay, you know what? I'll get this. We got strength. Perfect. Nah, we don't start this now. You give me my stuff. Perfect. I just need one more level up. And then we need one evolution thingy chigamalik. Why are we damaging this guy? That is a zombie that we spawned. Why are we damaging our own guys? What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, can we... Wait. Okay, one of them died, one damaged us, but it's fine. I still don't have the vampire. I really want to have the vampire this run. I'm actually really mad about that right now. Okay. Our balls are just bouncing in the back there, which is cool, but I think the enemies are about to hit me. Imagine we had the vampire balls, by the way, stuck back there. Do you understand how much we would heal out of that? Right, because they keep hitting the enemies insanely fast with low damage. Cool. Cool, you're so funny. Let's get the Spider Queen. We will fuse them. We will make the ultimate balls. I'm not exactly sure what's supposed to be good about them, by the way, but we'll do it. Holy moly. Huh? That is a really holy moly moment. I just love how many balls we see stuck back there. Let's go. You need to have something amazing, my friend. So, Spider Queen X Sacrifice deals an okay amount of damage, 45% chance of an exact, inflicts bleed. And spawn balls from Spider Queen have the same properties as sacrifice. They all apply bleed. Do you understand what's so absurd about that? When they are in the back there, they bounce around like stupid, right? So they spawn a ridiculous amount of these X-Sacks. All of them apply bleed. So the enemies will just get deleted out of existence. Because they just trigger the bleed again and again and again. And you know what? I'm really unhappy about this run. I'll say that. However, with this outcome, I kind of love it. The only thing I want now is I want to have lifesteal. But now it's too late. Sure. I mean, it's better than nothing, you know. Do we actually heal? So, do we see our HP? No, we don't. Do we see a +1? Do we not heal? Hello? Each hit. Shouldn't we heal a lot? Right? Because we hit so many enemies when they're stuck in the back there. Okay, we healed 1 HP, another HP, nice. But this is pathetic. I thought it would go crazy. I know it's level 1, we can upgrade it, but I just expected a lot more out of this. Okay. This is looking a little bit dangerous. We are in the boss fight now. That's actually perfect, because the enemies were just starting to, to push through, right? So getting into the boss fight is perfect, because we just have to evade and survive. Continue. Same story again. You have very nice damage, by the way. Or freeze the enemies that we deal bonus damage. You know what? I'll go for that. I think that makes more sense. Where's the music? The music just entirely stopped. Hello? Where's the music? Do you see what we do up there? Do you see the destruction? Okay, the problem is the enemies are disappearing. Wait, but he has a shield, right? She is almost dead! She just... What? But she... The fight just started now! How is she already dead? Tex, what did you do with this build? Huh? Okay. Well, that's... Oh my god, we are twice as wide. Not wide. Wide. Thick. Thickness. Okay. We just have to bounce to the back and hit the queen from the back. It sounds weird. I don't know. It sounds really weird to say that. How is this easier than the last one? Right? This doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I literally can't dodge that. I think you can destroy them probably, yeah. I had nothing to do at all. Like, I had 0 to do. Increases speed scaling to D. As your speed gets higher related to... too much math. I'm sorry, my friend. Like, I'm totally sorry. Well, I mean, that was it for today. That was incredible, I would say. And what did the most... I mean, we know what did the most damage, right? Yeah, that is low. But do you see that? That's what I mean. Like, it's so low. How is it worse than you? Wait, that doesn't make any sense to me. Because we are not talking damage. Okay, that is obvious because we got it so late. But how is the DPS so much? Because it's mainly about the spider balls. And the spider balls spawn baby balls. And the baby balls have an okay DPS. You know what? Okay, it was really scuffed, I gotta say, but it was cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.